Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's ACAA men's basketball game between the visiting Crandall Chargers and your Mount Allison Mounties! I ask at this time that everyone please rise if you're able, remove your headwear, and face our national flag for the playing of O Canada. And now presenting your starting lineup for tonight's game. First for the visiting Crandall Chargers, number 2, Devin Glenn. Number 3, Ty Cooper. Number 6, Mark Hoffer. Number 9, Sasha Gauthier. Number 17, Gabe Cormier. The head coach for the Crandall Chargers is Devin Glenn. And now presenting the starting lineup for your Mount Allison Mounties. Number 2, Keith Rowan. Number 5, Hayden Justin. Number 6, Jonas Monroe. Number 15, Gabe Hunter. Number 22, Tim Ellison. And the head coach for your Mount Allison Mounties is Steve Chapman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the McCormick Gymnasium on the campus of Mount Allison University for this ACAA men's basketball regular season matchup between the Crandall University Chargers and the Mount Allison University Mounties. My name is Tyler Vincent. It's my pleasure to take you through this one this evening, an important one for both teams looking to continue their winning ways as we get ever closer to the December break. This is the final game of the calendar year for the Crandall Chargers. Mount Allison play Sunday afternoon at Mount St. Vincent. This is their final home game of 2023. Starters for the home team: number 2, Keith Rowan; number 5, Caden Augustin; number 6, Jonas Monroe; 15, Gabe Powder; and 22, Tim Ellison, as the home Mounties get started in a horns action here. This is Powder on the wing. To Rowan. They're looking to go inside to Ellison. Can't find him. Here's Powder up top. And stolen away there by the Chargers. This is Ty Cooper. The advanced pass, layup is good. That was Mark Hofer with the layup to give the Chargers the 2-0 lead early on. Here's Rowan. Ellison. Powder on the drive middle. Kicks out. Monroe, corner 3 on the way. In and out. Rebounded by the Chargers. That's Gabe Cormier. Here is Cooper. Cormier. Zone look here from the Mounties. Skip pass. And stripped by Augustin. It'll stay Crandall basketball. Starters for the visitors tonight: number 2, Devin Glenn; number 3, Ty Cooper; number 6, Mark Hofer; number 9, Sasha Gauthier; and number 17, Gabe Cormier. As a 3-ball on the way, no good. Battled for and won by the Mounties, and here is Rowan. trying to use the Ellison screen and does. And they're going to call a moving screen on the ACAA Male Athlete of the Week, Tim Ellison. That'll be his first. And we'll give possession back to the Chargers. 2-0 lead here for Crandall. And welcome back to the McCormick Gymnasium. 9-5 our score here early on. Mounties ahead. Great start from Gabe Powder and Tim Ellison, as here's Monroe using the Ellison screen. 3-ball on the way. Too strong. Battle for it underneath, controlled by Cooper. Hoffer, weak side. Here's Glenn. This is Hawks. Back to Glenn. Zone look creating a lot of confusion here for the Chargers. Cooper inside and stolen away by Monroe. No numbers. Here's Powder. He's going to look to slow it down. They go to Ellison up top. Rowan inside to Monroe. Rips middle. Kicks it out. Powder, corner three in front of the Mountie bench. It's short. And back the other way come the Chargers. Here is Gauthier. Thought about the three. Now he's going to pass it off to Hawks. Glenn. Now he's going to trigger the three. And it's good. Sasha Gauthier for three. Brings the Chargers back to within one. And a travel violation called on the Mounties, as possession will go back to the visitors. 9-8 our score here early on. 4:09 to play first quarter. The home Mounties with a slim 1-point lead. This is Glenn. Culberson back to Glenn. Culberson in the corner. Gauthier. They go inside to Hoffer. Might have been deflected by Ellison. He got the rebound either way. Mounties coming back in transition with Rowan. Here's Ellison. Ellison on the keep. Posting up on Hoffer. Gets inside. Ellison finishes. Tim Ellison with another bucket for the Mounties. And a 3-point lead as a quick three. Good. Sasha Gauthier. Back-to-back threes for the Chargers. And we're tied here early on, 11-11. Norris a three from the corner. No good. Teams trading threes at a frantic pace here. This is Glenn. Stolen away by Monroe nearly. And a 5-on-4 here. They kick it out to Culberson in the corner for three. Off the backboard and swatted out of bounds by the Chargers. It'll remain Mount A ball. This is the Mounties' first game since Sunday afternoon, where they took on the University of King's College Blue Devils and were successful in Halifax, getting an 84-72 win in that game. Here's Rowan. Monroe. Looking to use the Ellison screen. Here's Powder. Norris. Powder. They go inside to Ellison, and he finishes again. 2-point lead restored for the Mounties. In the corner, that was McIntosh. Gauthier, they look inside to Hoffer. Great pass there from Sasha Gauthier to set his teammate up for the easy two. And we're tied again. Monroe, Powder, Rowan, Norris, three on the way. No good. Rebounded there by Ethan Culberson. Here's Hoffer. Drive, dish. And no finish. That was McIntosh underneath, unable to finish for the Chargers. Here is Rowan. Uses the Ellison screen. And a travel called on Rowan. Too many steps. Possession will go back to Crandall. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 13-13 is our score. Crandall and Mount Allison here at McCormick Gymnasium in Sackville. This is Gauthier for Crandall. He's been fantastic so far for the visitors. Culberson. Hoffer. Hoffer, three ball, top of the key. Got it. Mark Hoffer for three. And the visitors' lead is restored. Press look here. They get it to Rowan. Open three. You bet. Keith Rowan for three ties the game again. This is Hoffer. Culberson. Hawks, they go inside to Hoffer. Working on Ellison, kicks it back out, Culberson. 3-ball on the way, short from Hawks. Ball goes out of bounds and back to the Mounties. Crandall, the top 3-point field goal percentage in the ACAA. They've hit a couple so far here this evening. Oddly, they are also the lowest free throw percentage team. As here's Rowan. Tector in the corner, and he traveled. Picked up the pivot foot before he put the ball down. Possession back to the Chargers. Here is Gauthier. Culberson. Gauthier swings it. Hawks. Hawks drives, kicks out weak side corner. Culberson. They go inside to Hoffer. Thought about the short corner jumper. Now he's going to back down on Monroe. Fade away. No good. Rebounded by Monroe. 2-for-1 opportunity here for the Mounties if they want it. 12-second difference, shot clock, game clock. They're going to slow it down. Here's Rowan. Tector. They go inside to Monroe. A lot of contact, no call. Shot clock turned off here for the Chargers. They'll have the last shot of the quarter. This is Gauthier. Hawks. On the baseline, this is McIntosh. Lost it out of bounds, but it'll stay Crandall ball. 4.8 left here in the quarter, 4.8 seconds. It'll be Gauthier to trigger in for the Chargers. McIntosh, Hoffer, 2 seconds, 1 second, puts it up, shot no good. And we come to the end of the first quarter here at the McCormick Gymnasium. Crandall 16, Mount Allison 16. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to the McCormick Gymnasium here on the campus of Mount Allison University. We're right back where we started here at the start of the second quarter. Mounties and Chargers deadlocked at 16. And the Chargers will start with possession here in the second quarter. This is Devin Glenn. Glenn working on Augustin. Uses the screen from McIntosh. This is Cormier. Cormier on the drive. Kicks it back to Hawks. Hawks working on Norris. Spins in the lane. Tough floater. No good. Rebounded by Monroe. Monroe, lead pass. Augustin drives. A lot of contact, and he's going to the free throw line. Good strong take there from Caden Augustin, as he will get to the free throw line for the first time this evening. Gabe Cormier picks up his second of this game. Caden Augustin at the line, first-year point guard from Ottawa, Ontario, the nation's capital. As he's good on the first. Injury still a big issue for this team, as Coach Chapman was alluding to in my conversation with him this week. No Emmanuel Adunia, no Rayshon Ferguson, no Connor Briand or Eddie Sir. Baptism by fire for a young group, including two first years on the floor right now, Keith Rowan and Caden Augustin. And the lane violation there. Mounties with a 1-point lead here early second quarter. In the corner, this is Hawks. This is Culberson. Glenn. Hawks drives against the zone, tries to finish on Monroe, can't do it. Mounties coming back the other way. Here is Rowan. Monroe looking to work on McIntosh. Spins the lane, tough rudder, got it to fall. Jonas Monroe extends the home lead to 3. They try to go inside, tipped by Monroe, nearly taken away by the Mounties, but it'll stay with the Chargers. A slide there from Augustin to try and save the ball, to no avail. Fresh shot clock for the Chargers, 24. 8:45 to play here, second quarter. Here is Glenn. Hawks up top. Culberson. Kick it. 3 ball on the way, and a travel. As they'll say that McIntosh picked up his pivot foot before he shot the ball. Tim Ellison checking back into the game for the Mounties. Here is Rowan. They go to Ellison. Drives right. He's fouled. Count it! McIntosh not happy with the call. He thought it was on the ground. They're going to give Ellison continuation, so count the bucket. And Tim Ellison, the ACAA Male Athlete of the Week at the line, shooting one for the Mounties. Free throw too strong. 5-point lead here for the Mounties. This is Hawks. Culberson. Hawks. Cooper. Hawks, 3 ball on the way. Front rim and rebounded by Rowan. Here's Monroe. Rowan. Tried to go dribble handoff with Augustin. Good defense there by the Chargers. Augustin not recognizing the overplay. Off his leg, out of bounds. Crandall basketball. Deng Deng checking into the game here for the Mounties. Our first chance to see him this evening. Here is Ty Cooper for Crandall. Glenn using the screen, trying to drive on Rowan. Culberson. Rowan's playing pretty good defense on the perimeter there. A 3 ball from Glenn on the way, in and out, rebounded by Ellison. Here is Norris. They go ahead to Deng. 3 ball from the corner. Got it! Deng Deng for 3. It's the biggest lead of the game for the Mounties. They lead by 8. The zone look from Coach Chapman causing a lot of issues offensively for the Chargers. Mounties knocking down some shots here early. And I believe that they're going to say that Deng's shot from the corner there was a long 2. So that'll make it a 7-point lead for the Mounties instead of an 8-point lead.
Number 6, Mark Hopper.
Hoffer checking back into the game for the Chargers. Here's Glenn. Cooper. Cross-court pass. This is Ryan Campbell. Glenn blocked by Deng. Ellison's got it nearly stripped. Now the Mounties get it over the timeline. Deng, corner three, back to back. Deng feeling it off the bench. A huge spark for the Mounties. It's a double-digit lead for the home side. The crowd getting into it now with the defense chant. Goche up top. They try to go inside and he throws it away. It's a 10-0 run here for the Mounties to start the second quarter. We were tied at 16s after the first. The Mounties have now opened up a 26-16 lead here. Deng with 2 back-to-back shots from the corner. He's got 5 points early on. He's been a huge spark off the bench. And Rowan, we're gonna get an off-ball foul here. Charge to number 18, that is Sam Moore of the Chargers. Too handsy with the big fellow, Tim Ellison, on that possession. 14 on the shot clock for the Mounties. Augustin to trigger in. As Powder will replace Ryan Norris for Mount Allison. Here's Ellison up top. On the drive, takes it left, he's fouled, and he's going to the free throw line. Moore can't believe it that he's picked up 2 fouls on back-to-back possessions, and the Mountie football team letting him know it. Tim Ellison will be at the line shooting 2.
That's his second, team fourth. Now to the line for Mounties, number 22, Tim Ellison!
Tim Ellison at the line shooting 2 for the Mounties, the third-year forward from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Had a big night in his hometown on Sunday against King's College. No good on the first. Mount A, a team that's struggled to score so far. They have the lowest points per game in the ACAA. However, they are second in rebounding, and Ellison is a big part of that as he hits the second to extend the lead to 11. Here is Cooper. Kick out, Goche, straightaway 3. Too strong. Offensive rebound from Cooper. Here's Glenn. Cooper. It's Hoffer with the free throw line jumper that's no good. And rebounded by Ellison. Rowan back the other way for the Mounties. They're gonna look to go inside again, and do. Ellison going to work. Stripped of the ball. They maintain possession, but now it's stolen away by the Chargers. And here is Glenn with the layup at the other end to cut the lead back to single digits for the Mounties. Midway through the second quarter here, Mounties 27, Chargers 18. You're watching ACAA TV. Ellison. Here's Augustin looking to use the screen. And an offensive foul on Ellison there. We could see it from up top that he kicked the leg out on that screen. Didn't want to say anything, but the referee saw it as well. As Ellison picks up his second, he will most likely sit for the remainder of the first half, which is good news if you're a fan of the Crandall Chargers. Not so good news if you're a fan of the Mounties. Here's Hoffer. It's Glenn, a 3-ball, no good. Batted around, and a foul, a loose ball foul. Charge to Deng of the Mounties. He's gonna pick up his first. Be a sideline out of bounds here for the Chargers. Gauthier to trigger in.
That's his first, team second.
This is Hoffer. Glenn. Hoffer. Weak side, Cooper. Skips it to Glenn. Here's Cooper underneath. And a shot clock violation. I believe, yes, that is the call. Another great defensive possession in the zone by the Mounties. Mountie ball. 4:40 to go here, second quarter. As number 12, Jaden Witt will check in for the Chargers. Here is Deng. Press look here from the Chargers, hoping to slow the Mounties down. It's Powder who breaks the timeline. Augustin up top. Deng. He's going to drive, stripped of the ball. Cooper back the other way for the Chargers. Strong take and a finish. An and one for Ty Cooper. And a technical foul. I'm not sure who the tech has been charged to yet. It was either Gabe Powder of the Mounties or Sam Moore of the Chargers. And confirmation that it was Sam Moore who picked up the technical. That's his third foul of the half. So it'll send Jonas Monroe to the free throw line for the Mounties. A discussion here between the officials. We're going to get the and one free throw first from Ty Cooper. He was fouled by Gabe Powder. That is his first. So Cooper will shoot one, and then in all likelihood, Monroe will head down to shoot one for the Mounties. And a discussion here between the two head coaches and the lead official. I believe some confusion around score. Scoreboard currently showing 27-18 in favor of the Mounties. Now we have 27-20 on the made basket from Cooper. And I believe that the and one and the technical free throw are going to cancel each other out. And so it'll be Mount A possession and no free throws either way. Here's Deng. Lost the ball, out of bounds. A mistake there from the first-year guard, and possession will go back to Crandall. Here is Gauthier. Cooper. They go inside to Witt. Underneath, that was Keegan Gray, no good on the short shot. Here's Rowan back the other way for the Mounties. Rowan drives. Cut off. Here is Augustin, three ball in front of the Mountie bench, short, and off the top of the score clock. So it'll be Crandall ball. A great crowd here tonight at the McCormick Gymnasium. A rivalry game between the Mounties and the nearby Chargers. Final game of basketball, at least, in the McCormick Gymnasium of 2023, as here's a three ball on the way from Hoffer that's short and rebounded by Powder. This is Norris. Rowan across the timeline, looking to use the Monroe screen, and does. They get the switch. Here's Powder looking to go inside. He drives baseline, cut off. Monroe thought about the three. Now he's going to shoot a step back. Bang! Jonas Monroe nails the step back three, and the Mounties back ahead by double digits. 30-20 here, 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. They skip it. And a nice pass there inside, finished off by Jaden Witt. Crandall 22, Mount Allison 30. Here's Rowan across the timeline. uses the Monroe screen. Augustin, Norris, thought about the three. Now they're gonna go inside to Monroe. Faces up, attacks middle, spins back baseline, fade away, too long, and rebounded by Hoffer. Here is Cooper, as Coach Chapman signaling for a timeout if the Chargers score. Hoffer inside, Augustin fell, Hoffer fade away, rattles in, and the Chargers have cut the lead to 6. 2:19 to play here in the second quarter. Head coach Steve Chapman of the Mounties calling his first timeout of the half. Crandall currently 4-1, good for third in the ACAA at this point. The Mounties off to a bit of a slower start. They are 2-4. As previously mentioned, though, they have won 2 of their last 3. They are currently 5th in the ACAA. This is Rowan. Rowan on the drive, cut off. They look inside to Monroe, and a foul. Jonas Monroe heading back to the free throw line for 2 more. Charge that foul to number 8 of the Chargers. That is Keegan Gray, his first.
Foul on the Chargers, number 8, Keegan Gray.
And it will send Moncton native Jonas Monroe to the free throw line for the Mounties. No good on the first. A strong contingent from both supporters tonight. We've got a Crandall visiting supporters section in the back corner of the McCormick Gymnasium. As Monroe good on the second. 7-point lead here for the Mounties, under 2 minutes to play here in the first half. This is Goche. Cooper. And Rowan nearly went in for the steal. Strong drive, missed shot, but an offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity, no good. A third chance underneath, and a foul call. So Keegan Gray will head to the free throw line. Missed the first, got 2 offensive rebounds, and he's gonna get 2 free throws out of it.
That's his second, team third.
Gray at the line, shooting 2. The Woodstock, New Brunswick native, good on the first.
On the line for the Chargers, number 8, Keegan Gray.
Keegan Gray listed here on my ACAA roster sheet as a 5'10" forward. You don't see that every day. Good on the second. 5-point game. Here is Norris. And a lot of contact, a push. Head coach Todd McKillop can't believe it for the Chargers. Charge that foul to number 12, Jaden Witt of Crandall. And we are in a penalty situation, so it'll send Ryan Norris to the free throw line for the Mounties. A first-year forward from Ottawa, one of 3 Mounties from Ottawa, Ontario. Monroe good on the first. And good on the second. Your score, Mounties 33, Chargers 26, under a minute and a half to play. Here is Cooper being guarded by Augustin, a hard screen that Augustin runs into. Here's Gauthier. Good defense there by Monroe, pushing him back towards half court. Gauthier on the drive. Thought he might have taken too many steps. Got away with it, and Mark Hoffer will go to the free throw line for the Chargers. Charge that foul, the number 2 of the Mounties, Keith Rowan. He picks up his first.
Foul on the Mounties, number 2, Keith Rowan.
Mark Hoffer at the free throw line for the Chargers. Third-year forward from Hillsborough, New Brunswick. Good on the first.
That's his first, team score. On the line for the Chargers, number 6, Mark Hoffer.
And good on the second. 5-point lead for the Mounties here. Just over a minute to play here in the first half. An important game for both sides here as we approach the Christmas break. Here's Rowan. Up top, Monroe. And a tie-up there. Possession arrow is in favor of the Chargers, I believe. No, it's in favor of the Mounties. It'll be a sideline out of bounds for the home side. 57 seconds on the clock here in the first half. 2-possession game. It's been back and forth. Mounties have led by double digits. Chargers clawing their way back into it. Norris up top, 7 on the shot clock. Tough runner, shot's no good. Cooper pushing back the other way. No numbers. Good transition defense there from the Mounties. Cooper spins off Augustin, drive, and finishes. Ty Cooper, the Crandall leading scorer. 2 more there. It's a 3-point game. Mounties can go 2 for 1 here if they want it. Horns action. Here's Powder up top. They're going to slow it down and settle for 1. Powder drives left, spins in the lane. Tough shot with the right hand, no good. Rebounded by the Chargers, a chance. And an offensive foul as Augustin got laid out by Jaden Witt. He is still down, now gets up. Witt picks up his second. And we have a timeout called by head coach Steve Chapman of the Mounties. He uses his final timeout of the half here with 17 seconds to play and his team ahead by 3. Chance to draw something up here for Coach Chapman. 17 on the clock. You like to think that the Mounties will hold here for the last shot of the half. A strong defensive performance here in the first half by the Mounties, currently holding Crandall under their expected points per game. Mount A looking for their 3rd win of the last 4. Crandall looking for back-to-back wins against the Mounties. They have not played since these 2 teams met a week ago in Moncton. That game ending in a 17-point win for the Chargers. And so we have 14 on the shot clock here for the Mounties, 17 on the game clock, so there will be an opportunity for the Chargers at the end of this quarter. Rowan to trigger in. Here's Monroe. Rowan looks up at the clock, 8 on the shot clock. Rowan looking to use the Monroe screen, they hedge it. Here's Augustin. Norris, corner 3 on the way, in and out. And a whistle We've got 2/10 on the game clock. Referees will come together and have a chat. And I believe they're going to put 1.8 on the clock. And a baseline out of bounds here for the Chargers. Pardon me, 8/10 on the clock, not 1.8. Full court pass here from Gauthier, taken away by Augustin. And we have reached halftime here at the McCormick Gymnasium. Mounties ahead here, 33-30 over the Crandall Chargers. We thank you for joining us. We will be back after halftime. Welcome back to the McCormick Gymnasium here on the campus of Mount Allison University. Getting ready for the second half between the home Mount Allison Mounties and the visiting Crandall Chargers. The home Mounties with a 3-point lead here at the break. Top scorers of the game so far, leading all scorers for the Crandall Chargers, is number 6, Mark Hoffer. He's got 14, 5 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. Leading for the Mounties is number 22, Tim Ellison, the reigning ACAA Male Athlete of the Week. He has 11 points and 7 rebounds on 5 of 10 shooting from the field. Mount Allison led by as many as 11 midway through the second quarter. The Chargers have chipped into that, making it just a 3-point advantage for the home side going into the second half. A new zone look from head coach Steve Chapman of the Mounties caused a lot of confusion and chaos for the Crandall offense in the first half. We'll see what head coach Todd McKillop of the Chargers drew up in the halftime break to adjust for that. Not a fun night to be a Crandall Charger, as members of the Mount Allison community sitting behind the bench being loud and proud, showing support for their Mounties. As we're just about set to get back underway here. Crandall with the possession arrow to start. And we're back underway. Here is Glenn. This is Goche, Cooper, Glenn. Still in the zone look here are the Mounties. Here's Glenn trying to drive against his own. Cooper, 3-ball on the way. Got it. We are tied. Back where we started, 33-33. Early on here in the third quarter. This is Powder. They're trying to get it to Ellison. They go to Monroe instead. Inside, here's Rowan, spins. Lost the handle, got it back, finishes. Restores the Mountie lead. 35-33, 9:15 to play here in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, it's been a good one so far. Here's Goche. Cooper. Goche thought about the 3. Now he's going to drive it. The kick out. 3-ball from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Monroe. Nearly stolen away, but now the Mounties have a 5-on-4 with Rowan. Powder had the extra pass, didn't see it. They go inside to Ellison. Kick out. Augustin, 3-ball from the 45. Got it! Caden Augustin, a big-time bucket for the Mounties. Back to a 5-point lead. Here's Glenn. This is Hoffer. They go inside, and the finish there from number 17, Gabe Cormier. Here's Powder. Ellison on the drive. Draws a double. Ball's taken away by the Chargers as Cooper will finish on the other end. Back to a 1-point game. Here's Rowan. Monroe. Dribble handoff with Powder. Powder drives with the right hand, finishes. Strong take there by Gabe Powder. Goche. Hoffer, 3-ball from the corner. No good, too strong. Rebounded by Augustin. Augustin looking to push. He doesn't have the numbers. Now he's going to slow it down. Cross-court pass. Monroe, 3 in front of the Crandall bench. Got it! Jonas Monroe, big-time shot right in front of the visitors' bench. Largest lead of the half for the Mounties. They lead by 6. Here's Glenn. They go inside to Cormier. Kick out, Goche, 3-ball, top of the key, short, rebounded by Ellison. Here's Rowan. Horns action here. They try to go to Ellison, nearly stripped, maintains possession. And a dangerous pass taken away by Crandall. This is Glenn. And a travel there. Travel called on number 9, Sasha Gauthier. Possession will go back to the Mounties. Here's Rowan. On the drive, Keith Rowan, tough take, shot no good. Rebounded by the Chargers. Here is Hoffer in transition. Nice pass, Glenn, corner 3. In and out, rebounded by Augustin. Augustin spins off of Cooper. Here's Monroe, another 3-ball, too strong. Rebounded by the Chargers with Hoffer. And here is Gauthier to bring it across the timeline. Horn set here for the Chargers. And a collision there between Augustin and I believe Cormier. And I think Augustin got hit in a tough spot. Not exactly sure what the foul call is here just yet. It's gonna go, I believe it's just gonna be out of bounds with possession to the Mounties. And correction, that foul will go against Monroe. As the baseline out of bounds play, the Mounties fall asleep. The confusion leads to 2 easy points there for the Chargers. This is Powder. Augustin. Augustin being harassed by Glenn. Strong take. He's going back to the free throw line. Caden Augustin has put in a shift tonight for the Mounties. Had to deal with a lot of contact. Gonna have bumps and bruises on him after this one. Luckily, he's got the day off tomorrow to prepare for Mount St. Vincent on Sunday. He's got 2 free throws coming up. Augustin at the line for the Mounties. First one is short, much to the delight of the Crandall supporters who have sent a fan bus for the men's game this evening from nearby Moncton. Half an hour up the Trans-Canada Highway. Augustin's second on the way. Off the front rim and in. 5-point lead for the Mounties. 5.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. This is Culberson. Guarded by Augustin. They go inside to Cormier, kick out. Gauthier thought about the 3. Now he's gonna drive it, cut off. Inside, Cormier, no good. Rebounded by Gabe Powder of the Mounties. Here is Rowan. They're trying to get Ellison involved. Good defense by Mark Hoffer, the undersized forward. Monroe drives middle, strong take, count it, and 1. Jonas Monroe with a strong take, draws the contact, gets the hoop and the foul. 7-point lead for the Mounties, a chance to extend it to 8 here at the free throw line. Charge that foul to number 9 of the Chargers, Sasha Gauthier, his first, as we have reached the midway point of the third quarter. The Harrison Trimble product, Jonas Monroe, heading back to the free throw line for the Mounties. Monroe misses the free throw. And back the other way comes Goche. Trying to drive inside on Ellison. Nice little dump off. And the finish there by Mark Hoffer for Crandall. Here is Powder for the Mounties. Trying to enter it to Ellison. They go to Monroe instead. Monroe trapped in the middle of the floor. Gets it to Rowan. Augustin, open corner three. Short. Weak side rebound by Powder. His shot no good. And back the other way comes Crandall. Hoffer, three ball. Short and off the top of the backboard. Out of bounds. Possession goes to Mount Allison. Substitutions coming into the game for the Mounties. Ryan Norris checking in for Gabe Powder. Deng Deng checking in for Caden Augustin. First year for first year. 4:17 to play here, third quarter. Mounties 46, Chargers 41. You're watching ACAA TV. Here's Monroe. Monroe rejects the Ellison screen. Here's Norris in the corner. Now they go inside to Ellison. 8 on the shot clock. A lot of contact. And finally a whistle. Charge that to number 6 of the Chargers, Mark Hoffer. That's his first. 14 on the shot clock here for the Mounties. Baseline out of bounds opportunity. Keith Rowan to inbound. They go outside to Monroe on the pop. Screen the screener action. Here's Rowan up top with 7 on the shot clock. Mounties got to go. Here's Ellison. He looks inside to Monroe, but he throws it away. And head coach Steve Chapman not happy with what he's seeing from his team in the last couple of minutes. He's going to call timeout. We will take a break here. 3:48 to go, third quarter. Mounties 46, Chargers 41. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back. We got 3:48 to play here in the third quarter. We've had a good one so far. Mounties 46, Chargers 41. As Crandall with possession here. This is Cooper. Goche drives against the zone. Off the leg of Ryan Norris. Possession will stay with the Chargers. 12 on the shot clock. Goche to trigger in. And a nice cross-screen action there for Hoffer. He's going to kick out to Cooper. This is Culberson, 6 on the shot clock. Uses the Hoffer screen. 3 ball in front of the Mounties bench. No good. That was number 17, Gabe Cormier. And here is Keith Rowan back the other way, the first-year point guard for the Mounties. Here's Norris. Back to Rowan. Rowan trying to drive. It's Norris on the far side. Rowan, 3 ball, top of the key, off the front rim, batted around. And possession will go to the Chargers. Coach McKillop there claiming that the ball was off the top of the backboard. Referees disagreed, but his team does retain possession. Just over 3 minutes to play. We got a 5-point ball game. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter, that is. Here's Cooper. Nearly an 8-second count there. Kick out Culberson, pull up, too strong. And last touch by Jonas Monroe, so possession will stay with the Chargers. Culberson, this is Hoffer. Culberson, corner three. Too strong, rebounded by Ellison. Here comes Rowan. Horns action here for the Mounties. Uses the Ellison screen, he'll roll. Monroe up top. Dribble handoff with Deng, nearly taken away, and a foul charge to Ethan Culberson. Too aggressive there, trying to blow up the dribble handoff. And he'll get charged for his first. It's the Chargers' 4th team foul of the quarter. Next one will be bonus for the Mounties. Deng to inbound. Here's Ellison. Rowan. 10 on the shot clock. Rowan looking to use the Ellison screen. He does. He finds Ellison. Jumper on the way. Too strong. Rebounded by Norris. Ball's still on the ground. Now taken away by the Chargers with Hoffer. And a push in the back will be charged to Deng. Just the 2nd team foul of the quarter for the Mounties. 2:09 to play. Still 3 away from bonus. Here's Hoffer. Culberson. Good passing against the zone here from Crandall. Hoffer. Good defense by Norris. Nearly deflected. Culberson, corner three. Got it! Ethan Culberson redeems himself for the foul, hitting a big three in front of the Mountie bench to cut the lead to 2. Here is Norris. Nearly a turnover. Possession will stay with the Mounties. 14 on the shot clock. 1:36 to play here in the 3rd quarter. And an offensive foul charged to Tim Ellison for the push. It'll be his 3rd foul. It'll give possession back to the Chargers. We've got a 1-possession game. This is Hawks. Cormier. Culberson. Hawks. Cormier. 3-ball. Too strong. Rebounded by Powder. Struggle for it underneath. They get it to Rowan, and Rowan will advance it over the timeline. Norris in the corner. Drives baseline. We've got a whistle and a foul. Mark Hoffer picks up his 2nd. Penalty situation here for the Mounties, so it'll send Tim Ellison to the free throw line for Mount Allison. Good on the first. Mounties 47, Chargers 44. And rebounded by the Chargers, short on the second. We still have a 1-possession game as we approach the 1 minute to go mark. And a foul there. Not a great foul from Ryan Norris. 50 feet from the basket. It'll be the 4th team foul on the Mounties, just the 1st personal for Norris. Here's Hawks. Hoffer drives against the zone. Nice find to Cormier. Kick out. Hawks, 3 on the way. Got it! Dan Hawks with a big-time bucket to tie the game with under a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. Rowan. Powder. Back to Rowan. They go inside to Ellison in the high post. He dribbles it back out. Rowan, 8 on the shot clock. Got to make something happen. Rowan drives, tries to kick it out. It's Powder with 2, with 1. He throws it up. It hits the rim, and a foul underneath. It's going the way of Crandall. Ellison may have gotten hurt on that play. He's still down for the Mounties. He's charged with the foul. It's his fourth. Ellison's still on the floor, now helped up by two teammates. And he is limping. And tough to see here if you're a Mountie fan, Tim Ellison limping to the bench. 23 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Mark Hoffer at the line, a chance to give the Chargers their first lead of the second half. Good on the first. Interesting free throw routine from Hoffer. No good on the second, rebounded by Monroe. Shot clock turned off. Mounties will have the last shot of the third quarter, looking to regain the lead. Here is Rowan. 8 on the game clock, uses the Monroe screen. Rowan drives, tough take, blocked. Hoffer, Hawks, puts it up at the buzzer. Nearly banked it in front of the Mountie bench. But we have reached the end of the third quarter here in Sackville. Crandall 48, Mount Allison 47. We're in for a good finish, folks. We will be back after this. Welcome back to Sackville. If you're just tuning in, we've got a good one on our hands. Crandall 48, Mount Allison 47. Strong take here. Shot no good from Hawks. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity, and blocked by Jonas Monroe. 11 on the shot clock here for the Chargers. It'll be Hawks to inbound for Crandall. They go inside to Hoffer, working on Monroe. Hoffer, fadeaway in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Norris. Here's Rowan. Deng. Monroe, 10 on the shot clock for the Mounties. Monroe had his jersey grabbed, step back, no good. Rebounded by the Chargers with Cormier. Cormier drives on Powder, strong take. Gets the offensive rebound off the block. Second chance opportunity's good. Chargers ahead by 3, a minute into the fourth quarter. And stripped of the ball. Chargers coming back the other way with Hawks. And another turnover. Here's Deng to Rowan. Rowan, Euro step, tough shot, no good. Rebounded by Culberson. Culberson looking for a foul. He's not going to get one. Here is Cormier. They go inside to Culberson. Finishes with the reverse. And the Chargers have opened up a 5-point lead. Here's Powder to Rowan. Deng in the corner. Drives baseline. Strong take. Contact, no call. Culberson back the other way. Stripped. And possession will stay with the Chargers with 20 on the shot clock. As Caden Augustin will check back into the game for Mount Allison. Hawks to trigger in. They go back out to Culberson. Cormier. Cormier on the drive, spins on Monroe, puts up the shot, banks it home. Everything falling to start the fourth quarter here for Crandall. They've opened up a 7-point lead. Here's Monroe. Augustin, 3-ball from the corner, short. And a foul. Charge that to Caden Augustin. It's his first. And the team's first of the quarter. Possession back to Crandall. Here is Culberson to Cormier. This is Gray. Cormier drives against the zone. Strong take and a finish. Timeout. Mount Allison. The Crandall bench and the supporters behind it are loving it. The Chargers have opened up a 9-point lead here, just 2.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Coach Chapman wants to talk it over with his guys. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's been a back and forth game. The Chargers, their biggest lead of the night. They currently lead by 9. Mounties led by as many as 11 midway through the second quarter. But the Chargers have found their offensive flow here in the second half. And the Mounties offense has slowed down drastically. And another turnover there. Not what you want to see out of the timeout if you're head coach Steve Chapman. Here come the Chargers with Culberson. This is Gray. Cormier up top. Working on Monroe. Gets the switch on to Powder. Cormier drives left. Strong take. Into the body. No good. And rebounded by Powder. Norris pushing in transition for the Mounties. Stripped. And it'll remain Mountie ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Sideline out of bounds opportunity for Caden Augustin to trigger. Here's Monroe. Rowan. Dribble handoff with Powder. They go to Monroe. They look inside, it's not there. Monroe, pull-up jumper, too strong. Rebound underneath by Hoffer. And the Chargers content to play at a slower pace now. Here's Gray to Cormier. Nice pass inside to Hoffer, kick out, and Hawks stepped on the line. Turnover there for the Chargers as Simon Tector will check in for the Mounties. He's replacing Ryan Norris. 6.5 minutes to play. Stripped of the ball. Here's Rowan. Augustin drives baseline. Strong take. Tough shot, and he's going to the free throw line. Charge that foul to Keegan Gray of the Chargers, his second. Augustin a chance to cut into this Crandall lead and perhaps just calm his team's nerves a little bit. Good on the first. And misses the second, rebounded by Crandall. Here is Culberson working on Monroe, nearly an 8 count. Hoffer drives, cut off, kick out. Here's Cormier, 7 on the shot clock. Cormier, Hoffer, 3-ball in front of the Mountie bench, got it! Big shot from Mark Hoffer. It's a double-digit lead for Crandall. 59-48. Here's Tector. Rowan. Augustin. Drives baseline, kicks it out. Rowan thought about the 3, now takes the pull-up 2. It's too strong. Rebounded by Augustin. His layup is too strong. A jump ball. No, a foul. They're going to charge the foul to Caden Augustin. It'll be his second and the team's second, as Ty Cooper will check back into the game for the Chargers. 5.5 to play. It's the largest lead of the night for Crandall. They are currently ahead 59-48 over the home Mounties. Crandall looking for back-to-back wins against this Mountie team. Hoffer, Gray, Cooper, Hawks. 10 on the shot clock. Hawks with the drive. A lot of contact, no call. Mounties coming back the other way. 5-on-4 with Powder. Powder drives, stripped. A clean steal there by Cormier as he's going to try to take it coast to coast. He's finally cut off. And an offensive foul against number 17, Gabe Cormier. He picks up his third. He's not happy with the call. Here is Monroe. Rowan using the Monroe screen, gets the switch. Rowan drives. They're trying to go inside, can't find anybody. Now they try to get it to Monroe, but it's stolen. Here comes Cooper back the other way for Crandall. Uses the Hoffer screen. Switches on to Tector. Cooper. Hoffer, 3-ball, wide open. He got it. 14-point lead now for the Chargers. Mounties in a huge scoring drought here. Powder trying to end it. In and out. Rebounded by the Chargers. Here's Gray to Cormier. Hoffer. And they'll slow it down here with Cooper. Monroe guarding him. They go inside. A nice find from Cooper to Cormier. And the lead grows for the visitors. Biggest lead of the night. They are now up to 16. 64-48, under 4 to play. Another turnover for the Mounties. Cormier. Tipped. Here's Hawks. Euro. And a foul. A block charge to Gabe Powder. And the home Mounties are reeling here without their star player, Tim Ellison. Powder will check out of the game as Norris will check in You want to talk about a turning point. When Ellison went down with the ankle injury in the third quarter, the Chargers completely turned this game around, flipped it on its head. Nearly another easy two. Luckily for the Mounties, Cooper missed it. Here's Augustin. Tector. Cross-court pass to Norris. He drives baseline. And missed the layup. Monroe there for the follow. Mounties gonna ramp up the pressure here. Time is not their friend. Under 3.5 to play. They're down by 14. Here's Hoffer. This is Hawks. They go inside to Hoffer. He's gonna work on Augustin. Takes one dribble, spins, stripped of the ball. Here's Monroe. One-on-one. No call. I thought that was for sure gonna be either a block or a charge. Referee kept the whistle in his pocket. Spin move, and Cooper, as we have a whistle. Monroe was slow to get up after that take. And we're gonna have a sideline out of bounds here for the Chargers. 14 on the shot clock, 2:43 to play. This is Cormier. Cormier working on Norris, drives baseline, kick out, 3-ball, front rim, rebounded by Cooper, lays it in with the right hand. Ty Cooper for 2, extends the lead to 16. Here's Rowan. Norris. Here is Monroe. Monroe, 3-ball on the way, got it. Here is Hoffer. Under 2 to play here. Time on the Crandall Chargers side. Strong take by Hoffer. He's fouled by Augustin. That'll be Augustin's 3rd foul, and will send Mark Hoffer back to the free throw line for the Chargers. And Brody Richardson checking into the game here for the Mounties. Our first chance to see him this evening. The second-year guard from St. Stephen, New Brunswick. Hoffer at the line, shooting 2 for the Chargers. Too strong on the first. And good on the second. Here's Tector. Trapped on the sideline, thought he walked, he got away with it. Here's Richardson, doesn't take the layup, instead kicks it out to Norris. It was nearly stolen. Norris, 3-ball, too strong. And out of bounds, possession, I believe, will stay with the Mounties. Looked like it was last off number 7, Dan Hawks. And Monroe will check out of this game for the Mounties. Gabe Powder checks in. 14 on the shot clock for the Mounties. And Norris checking out. I believe there may have been some blood on his jersey. It'll be Deng Deng replacing him. And Tector misses it underneath, rebounded by Hoffer. And the Chargers will slow it down. Here is Cooper. Cormier drives, spins in the lane, tough take, no good. Hoffer underneath, he finishes. And taken away by Cooper. Careless passing there from the Mounties. The lead is up to 18 for Crandall. And Richardson is fouled on the sideline by Keegan Gray, his third.
That's his second, team third.
Tector to trigger on the far sideline. A raucous Mountie crowd has been quieted by a huge second half run here by the Chargers. The Mounties have been held to just 20 points here in the second half. Dang on the drive, blocked. Possession will stay with Mount Allison. The Chargers have outscored the Mounties 41-20 here in the second half and have opened up an 18-point lead as we are in the final minute of play. Here is Powder up top. Dribble handoff with Deng. Rowan drives middle, floater, front rim and no good. Rebounded by Hoffer. Here's Cooper. Cormier. Cooper. Cooper with the ball up top. He's working on Powder. This is Cormier, jumper off the backboard. And I believe the Mounties will just dribble this one out. Here's Deng, Tector. That's it. That'll do it for this one. The visiting Crandall crowd is on their feet making a ton of noise. The Chargers have won back-to-back games here against the Mounties. I believe 17-point win last week. Yes, 17-point win against Mount Allison last week for the Chargers, and a 15-point win here tonight at Mount Allison. The final score tonight here from the McCormick Gymnasium, Crandall 71, Mount Allison 56. My name is Tyler Vincent. Thank you for joining us here on ACAA TV tonight. This is our final basketball broadcast of the 2023 calendar year. I'd like to wish you a happy holidays. Good night.